At the age of 14, I received a movie recommendation that would change my life. From that moment on, I became deeply fascinated by Korean culture and the entertainment culture, as well as the language. That fascination soon turned into me trying to convince my family that I needed to move immediately across the world. However, my mother's response at the time was, one day when you're done with school, you can go. I think very typical of parents. However, that feeling just never truly went away, and I did finish school. I got my first big girl job, got engaged, and got married. Yet the one thing I could not grow out of was my desire to be in the country I've always dreamed of. Moving to Korea was never something I needed to be convinced of. I just knew I could not continue working, being married, and possibly having children someday without fulfilling this dream. And I did not want to resent anyone or unknowingly project my unfulfilled dreams onto my future children. So a part of me also wanted to soul search, and I just always felt like there was more to life and more to me than the comfortable environment that I was in, and I was very curious to just see what was out there. I also took some time to basically bask in my dream. I have taken many walks just in awe of the fact that I actually did it. Like, I actually moved across the world, which was very scary, and just this one big paperwork experience. I guess the realities of moving, but I did it. And I've also met people I would have never met if I just didn't get up and explore. I'd done things that I would have never done if I had just stayed within my comfort zone. And I cannot believe I can say that I'm living in an answered prayer, and I'm living in my dream. So I wanted to say hi, I'm Angel Mashombe, and this is what led me to South Korea. I've been in Korea for over a year now, and it truly has been the starting over that I always wanted and didn't know when I would have. If you know me or have been around for some time, you'd know that I was highly obsessed with Korea from a very young age, and I was that person trying to convince my mother to move to Korea. I actually was trying to convince my mother to teach in Korea because my mother wasn't an educator before she retired, so I wanted her to teach in Korea so I could be in Korea. But I started off really obsessed with K-dramas, which I unexpectedly found out about on a random site, and then fell in love with K-pop, and I was just deep into the world. Tried to learn the language, which the ironic part is I know nothing now besides hello and goodbye. But I used to be deep into it, and I felt like it was just a natural, inevitable thing for me to just move here, because this is something that I've always wanted and knew that I just couldn't practically move on with my life without experiencing. Hence, ended up coming with my husband, which I'm very grateful for. Truthfully, I've experienced like really positive as well as I think equal negativity in itself, which I'll get into another video. But just on the positive aspect, I've really gotten to see humanity in a different type of way, and I think when you're used to the space that you're in, you kind of take things for granted, and you more or less just get used to you get used to the things around you, the people around you. So many changes have occurred before myself getting here. I got engaged before I moved here. I got married before I moved here, and also purchased our home before I moved here, as well as moved to a whole country. So many life changes in a year, actually, a year and some change, but in a year, and I'm just so grateful for everything. And the positive things that I've experienced have been how touching it is when you get to experience just kindness, like little bits of kindness. Also the community I've built such an amazing community of just really good-hearted people, and I think this is something that I've really been I would say blessed to have experienced just throughout my life, like really meeting genuine people and kind-hearted people. I think I watch a little bit of Housewives so I can get the drama. Also, one of the things that I've cultivated here, which I'm so grateful to God, because those are things that you worry about. I think I've also realized the importance of community being here, that there are days where I'm really homesick, and I can only imagine people that are here alone. I'm here with my husband, and in itself, it gets I think truthfully frustrating. So many changes have occurred before myself getting here. I got engaged before I moved here. I got married before I moved here, and also purchased our home before I moved here, as well as moved to a whole country. So many life changes in a year, actually. A year and some change, but in a year, and I'm just so grateful for everything. This is a hot pack that is a definite must-have in Korea, because it gets so cold, and this is only something I've seen. Okay, it makes sense why I've only seen it in Korea. I've not seen it in South Africa because it doesn't get this cold. But I have a whole box, and every single day I have to take one, and just keeps me. Damn, I think it's fine though. That is so funny. Oh, you just blew the camera away. It's all shaky now. The wind is so strong and it's so cold. I think, yeah, this is a sign for me to move my body. Oh, let's continue the walk. Wanna continue the walk? Let's go. But attention to detail that's in this country, even if it's not like the biggest thing, it's like there's detail to it, and like it really feels like the community is at the center and at the heart of like what's being done, whether it be music festivals or like food festivals. It's like the community really just rallies together, and that's just something that I've like really learned to appreciate here is people, like community, people, family. It's just made me want to cultivate my own in this kind of way, and in a very like homey kind of way. Yeah, it's made me just want to be home, and I think this is one of the things that make me feel homesick, just seeing how they've cultivated it. It makes me just want to run home and cultivate the same. But so cute. That is my favorite cafe.
The light.
What light?
Oh, then
That's true.
the sun.
That's true, and it looks so good. It looks so cute. Oh, I don't have to worry about slipping.
Ceilings faster. Can you just make it move faster? Lovely to be sitting here with you. You're kinda cute, but it's raining harder. My shoes are now full of water. Lovely to be rained on with you. It's kinda cute, but it's so short. And you drive me home. I don't wanna leave, but I have to go. You kiss me in the car, and it feels like the start of a movie I've seen before.
The third and perhaps most difficult exist, programmers stay where tech ecosystems thrive. And this is where Abiy has shifted Ethiopia's next big focus.
Many of Africa's pressing challenges, such as AI-powered solutions.
Over the past few years, Ethiopia has made technology and manufacturing central to its long-term survival plan. The ambition of Dr. Abiy, but the people who truly understand is that the citizens who have been living there their whole life.
This is a short view of the countryside in Korea, or the rural side of Korea. You will most likely see farms and isolated homes in mountains. There are fewer people, which means less foot traffic and less car traffic on the road. This also means that transportation is not as convenient as it is in the cities. Buses only arrive at certain times, and in some area a bus may only depart twice a day. This also means that you cannot catch the bus any time of the day. However, it does work out when you do know your bus times and when you need to get to your destination. In the early mornings and late evenings, it's quiet. And usually late evenings, it's just late night drinkers and children returning from after school programs that you're seeing on the road. There are no universities nearby and there are no trendy spots around. So this means that there are few young adults in the area. I have reached a point where I can tell when someone is from the town or when someone is new. Usually when I tell Koreans I live here, they often cannot understand how I'm managing. But now I would not move to a bigger city. I just cannot stand being in Seoul for more than a day anymore. I have truly grown to love the simplicity, coziness, and warmth of the countryside.
You should say something, Sneh is videoing.
My name is Sneh.
Oh, welcome to our vlog.
Hello, everything.
Not everything.
Oh my God. Your earmuffs fell.
We often find things to do in our small town, and I'm always surprised by how much we stumble upon. This is Mishka and Sneh. And in our constant state of tiredness, we try to meet up at least once a week. When I'm with them, I feel like I'm on a long vacation. These moments, though unplanned, fuel me. They often leave me feeling inspired, supported, and less consumed by the homesickness that I often feel.
Bros are perfect background to get banned right now.
Damn, these kids. Creative.
Now you're so delayed.
Inside. Oh yeah, I felt better. Like, you know, I feel so much better with you guys around.
Hey, annyeong.
Cute.
Hello.
Is that your student, Sis?
Santa teacher. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Mishka.
Yeah, have a good night.
It's lovely seeing you. Bye.
Don't feel lonely. I'm here for you.
You say that when I say comments, go.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mishka. Adore. Bye. Adorable. Cute. Oh, my camera buddy.
Oh. Hey, welcome home.
Welcome.
To vlog our life in Korea.
Your life in Korea. What is
This
this?
is for
What is that, man?
the classes. Oh, what? Oh, sweet potato.
Oh, really?
Yes, the
Oh.
roasted sweet potato.
Mírame, nunca te lo confesaré, pero si soy sincero, no hay nada más en este mundo que yo quiero.